so excited tonight, you guys. First of all, we have some insane testimonies for you. Just some really cool things about how like regular people are finding freedom, both physically and financially, with this stuff that we have, which is very unique products that you're not going to find anywhere else, and a compensation plan that is unmatched. But my favorite part is that what we have here is for everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter if you have experience. We have something here for everybody. And so real quick, my name is Sarah Hollingsworth. I'm one of our Diamond Elite leaders here at Ternat. I have never found anything quite like this space. I was a paramedic for 17 years. I'm a mom of two, and I kind of fell into network marketing. I had a product experience, and it was so wild, I couldn't stop talking about it. And then I just kind of fell into this. I had 400 Facebook friends and nobody cared what I had to say. And yet I was able to replace my full-time income in 9 months. And it really helped me realize that this was something so different than anything I'd ever seen. I never finished college. I had no social media training. I never sold a thing in my life. But I found freedom here. And that's what I get really excited about, is making sure other people know that this is for them, no matter who they are, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. So we're going to jump right in here and talk about some products before I turn it over to my beautiful co-host, Stephanie Barrington. And we have some, like I said, some very, very cool testimonies for you guys tonight. So let's jump right in as I screen share here. All right, so I'm sure a lot of you guys know this already, but this company is called Ternat. When I first heard that, I got really excited because I heard the name, and they said right after that, they said, this is the French word for change life quickly. And I really loved that. I got into emergency medicine because I wanted to help people. I wanted to have an impact on their lives. And I was doing it when it was not their best day. I showed up and got to hang out with people on the worst day of their lives. And so this was such a beautiful shift for me, where I could impact the life not in that space. And I love how incredible we are at impacting lives. And we're going to talk about that a little bit here in a second. But we're a 10-year-old well, now 11-year-old company. We're founded in 2013. We actually started off in the wealth space. We were doing insurances, like not health insurance, but like life insurance, some of that kind of stuff, and transitioned into the health and wellness space in 2017. We have some of the highest impact products I've ever seen. Some of the testimonies, which I'm just going to say right now, anybody watching this, if you haven't gotten into our testimony group, I'm going to tell you to get back with whoever invited you to watch this and get in that testimony group ASAP, because it's wild. I've never seen testimonies on products, on supplements like this in my life. But we are one of the fastest growing companies according to the Inc. 500. We just earned another award for being one of the fastest growing companies in Utah, actually. A lot of companies are based out of Utah, so that was a pretty big award to win. We really hit products in all these spaces. We're really about full body health, but everything we have is going to fit into a different niche depending on what it is that you're passionate about. But these products are for everybody. If you're somebody who's really into fitness, maybe you're trying to lose weight, maybe you just want to sleep better, maybe you're struggling with your mood, or your guts are out of control, or you got bad joints, we got something for everybody here. But these are just kind of some of our top things that we focus on with these products. Let me move my screen. There we go. So what I love a lot about this, because I am not only a supplement junkie, I am a label reader. I am very passionate about the products, me personally, that I put in my body. And I know that a lot of people that look at supplements are starting to really care about that as well. These products are incredibly high impact. They're incredibly clean. Everything's third-party tested and CGMP tested as well. There's no GMOs. You could take this anywhere and get it tested, and you would be thrilled with the results. We also have a scientific advisory board, which I love. That is just a collection of doctors and scientists who help us formulate these products. That's why a lot of the stuff that we have is high impact, but it's also proprietary. And that means that you can't get this anywhere else. part of the reason we're winning awards with these products are because they are proprietary and they are so unique. So you can really feel comfortable taking this because it's clean. Everything's third-party tested, but also it's exciting to be on participating in front-running products in the industry, and that's really what we have. Here again is our transparency promise, and this is something you can access at any time. When you need to share this with somebody, your doctor, your friend, if you're looking at this as a business opportunity, I use this all the time. Anytime somebody asks me about how clean are these products and what's in there and do we have gluten and all of that, I can just share this. This is our promise. And I've been here over 2.5 years, and I will tell you that they don't deviate from this one iota. This is a really, really a big deal for us. So we're going to jump into some of our top products. These two products right here, and I've been live for the last 3 hours in a variety of places, like 8 places. So I've been showing a lot of our Mojo. Mojo and Zest, you guys, this is actually a brain nootropic. If you're a coffee fan, if you're a coffee drinker, my challenge to you is to grab some of this and try it risk-free for 30 days. This will change your life. I was probably a pot a day drinker because I worked shift work. I worked 14-hour shifts. We didn't do daycare. My husband worked 24-hour shifts. And so I was work from 3 in the afternoon until 3 in the morning, and then I'd sleep for 2 hours and then be up for the day. And so I was stimulated constantly. I was so caffeinated, it was ridiculous. So when I heard about this, I was like, yeah, but coffee, what's the difference? This is insane. It's a brain nootropic, which means that it's actually brain fuel. This is going to turn your brain on in a way that coffee can't. Coffee is going to stimulate you to make you feel like you're awake, but then mid-afternoon, you're going to crash, right? You're going to get the jitters. You're going to feel like garbage. You're going to feel that adrenal fatigue that a lot of us get. This is not that. This is a brain nootropic that boosts your serotonin levels, but also helps burn fat, curb cravings, all of that. It's a slow release caffeine, which I absolutely love. This is something that is going to also help you not need anything else throughout the rest of the day. I have a cup of this in the morning. I am clear, focused. I have high energy all day long. And we'll get to one of our other top products. I say that too on our Activate, where I'm like, I just feel so good all day. And I was feeling really good all day before with this. So this is incredible. I'll tell you guys that we actually have a promotion dropping tomorrow where you can get 2 of these and get a free mug. And we'll talk about that right before we hop off here. But this is something you're going to want to have in your life if you're a coffee drinker. You can also get this in a hot chocolate flavor. If you're on the Mojo train, throw that in the comments. We ran out one time very briefly, and it was like the wheels came off the train. It was like we're trying to sell it on the black market. People went bananas because this is so good. You feel so good on it. Nobody wants to go a morning without it. Oh, and I will say as well, before I skip to the next one, is that, well, maybe not. The Zest version is exactly the same as far as ingredients goes, but it's lemonade. So this is hot chocolate and coffee, and the Zest is 2 lemonade flavors if you're more of a cold drinker. That one's not going to be on sale tomorrow. It's just this one. But let's jump into our Enrich, because there's a super cool example of how it works that I'm going to show you guys next. But if you're somebody who struggles with any kind of a digestive problem, which 80% of Americans struggle with, our food is really quite bad. If you ever travel to a European country, really a lot of other countries, the foods that bother you here probably don't bother you there. Who's experienced that? It's kind of wild. I have friends who are like celiacs in America, and they can eat bread in Europe. That's wild. So we really are fighting an uphill battle when it comes to our gut health and the food that we're eating. So this is not only a pre and probiotic, but it's got digestive enzymes. What that does is helps break down the carbs, the fats, the sugars in the foods that you're eating. Your body actually needs this product in order for it to properly process food. So when you don't have that in your body, which comes from a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, even if you heat your fresh broccoli up, you're steaming it, trying to be healthy. You steam anything, you heat anything over 170 degrees, you've killed off the living enzyme. And that was a big part of our gut health for years. We were eating a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. We're just not anymore. Like if you sat down and unless you're being very intentional, like myself, I'm not a big fan. I don't eat any fruit. I don't like fruit and I really don't like a lot of vegetables. And I'll go days if I'm not paying attention without intentionally eating it. Your body needs that for a variety of reasons, but those living enzymes are huge. So here's a way that you can help your body process that food, get that moving through your system and out without causing problems. Whether you suffer from going too much or not enough, maybe you struggle with maybe you have IBS or Crohn's, maybe you don't have a gallbladder anymore, maybe you get fatigued after you're eating, or like me, I would get super bloated no matter what I ate even on a really good pre and probiotic. This changed the game for me. So much so that if I go somewhere and I don't have this with me, I'm actually not eating. I refuse to eat because everything was bothering me before I added this in. This will change your life. I'm just telling you, everything is born out of your gut. Your gut health affects your whole body health. The gut brain connection is huge. Your serotonin and dopamine levels are born out of your gut. It affects your sleep and your mood and your skin. Everything is born out of your gut. Like 90% of your immune system is. So having proper gut health is huge for overall health. And that's something we're really passionate about here. So this is another one that I'll say, put this on your list, you guys. Try it out risk-free for 30 days. This will change your life. I've not met one person who's gotten on this that has been like, this is something that I don't think I need anymore. Like you teach people how to use this, it'll change their entire life. So let me show you how fast this works. When I was mentioning high impact products, this is one of my favorite examples, is how fast this works when you're eating food. So watch this real quick.
We're going to demonstrate the power of the Enrich enzymes using a snack pack pudding. As you can see, it's a solid. I turned it upside down here. I'm going to take one of these enzymes, crack it open, and stir in these raw enzymes that also have pre and probiotics. We're going to make sure this is really stirred around in here. These enzymes are designed to be taken before meals, so we're breaking down the carbs, the fats, the sugars, and the proteins so the body can actually absorb all the nutrients from the food and help with digestion. And so as you can see, this pudding is already going through a change. And literally in just about a minute and a half, it took a solid pudding and it liquefied it. I love being able to see the products that I'm taking every day work right before my eyes. And that's one of the great features of Enrich is we get to demonstrate the power of enzymes here.
Isn't that insane? Like every time I see that, I am shocked. And I've done that demonstration probably 500 times at least. This is so crazy to me. So this is what I mean when I say high impact products, because this is a product that you're going to begin to see and feel the difference immediately. So again, think about who you know that struggles with some kind of a digestive problem. This could be the game changer that they're needing. All right, we're moving on to Glow. Guys, this was really our flagship for years. This was one of the products that brought me to this company. Was I started seeing some of the before and afters on this product, and I was like, you have to be joking. I've taken a collagen for years, primarily because somebody told me I was supposed to. I never really noticed anything about it. I was like, okay, I guess. Like I would take the powdered stuff that I'd put in my coffee, and I just never noticed anything. So when I saw the before and afters with this, I was like, there's no way these chicks had facelifts. I swear to God, there's no way this came from collagen. Oh, it absolutely came from the collagen, because as I started using it, I started noticing things that really were very similar to the experiences I was seeing in our testimony group. Like I said, I was a medic for a long time. My joints are like an old lady joints. When you carry around a metric ton of flesh every day for 20 years, like your joints they're not the best. And so I loved this because where I was literally having to eat ibuprofen every day, I now take a shot of this collagen and I can walk up and down the stairs without my knees making a lot of noise and hurting. I can carry things around and not complain about my shoulder or my elbow. This stuff is crazy. You guys, we actually purchased the proprietary blend from a burn unit that was using it to regrow human skin. Now, obviously, we've hydrolyzed it. We've added in a really delicious antioxidant blend to it, so it's really good to eat, to drink. I take it like a shot, but you can put it in juice. You can do whatever you'd like with it. This will change the game for you with your skin, obviously hair, skin, and nails, but joint health and gut health are really where it shines. And so if you're somebody struggling with one of those things, or if you're like me, where like ibuprofen is part of this daily supplement line, which was my life for years, this is a game changer. So let me show you a couple of these before and afters because I've just never seen anything like it. It works for so many things, right? So as you're kind of looking through it, I mean, the scarring is crazy to me, but the hair regrowth, the lash regrowth, even just like the cellulitis, or not cellulite, the cellulite, cellulite, the cellulite is wild. I wish I would have taken pictures of my legs. I didn't have it terrible, but I had enough where I was like, that would have been a very cool before and after. I didn't do that. But you can see how it's affected so many different parts of the body when you, again, this starts in the gut, right? And because it's hydrolyzed, you're getting those really small molecules into your cells, and it begins to it just works. It works really, really well. So if you want to see some more of these, again, get back to with whoever invited you to watch this, get into our testimony group, and I'm just telling you, you'll be there for hours. These before and afters are just crazy. All right, now we're going to talk about our newest. This is really like the newest kid on the block for Trinont. This is a system that, like it says here, just won the top award by the International Business Awards for being the top GLP-1 supplement in the industry. This is another one where the testimonies are absolutely insane. What we're seeing happen to people on this product. There's two products with this, as you can see there. Both of these are proprietary. We own the exclusive rights. You cannot get these anywhere else. There's two products. I always keep this here so that I can show you when you decide to jump in on the GLP-1 train with us. This is what you get. Now, let me just tell you, first of all, everybody knows what GLP-1 is, right? We've all heard of the popular weight loss shots. We've all heard about the pros and cons, right? They can be really expensive. There can be some super scary side effects for some. Your insurance might have to cover it. There's lots of different reasons why people might not want to be on a synthetic GLP-1, but maybe they just can't, right? But they really want to lose the weight. What I love about this is that this is actually for full metabolic health. Yes, obviously weight loss is a side effect of that, but this is for so much more. And this is not slapping a Band-Aid on a symptom, which weight gain is. This is beginning to repair things in your body at the root. And that's what we're seeing with people. I've personally been on this system for now, well, not quite a year, almost a year. I'm down over 30 pounds. My life, my physical body has changed drastically. And all I really added in was this. There's two products there that you can see, Activate and Transform. So when you do get this right now, you're going to get, not that. They come together in this really cool little box like this. Okay. The first product is that Transform. This is this one here. This is a pill that you're going to take 30 to 60 minutes before you eat. And what it does is it literally takes the sugar and carbs you consume and it turns them into fiber. And I'll be honest, the first time I heard that, I was like, that's magic. We can't do that. That's not a real thing we can do. You can't take that and turn it into that. But you can, and we do. This has never been done before in scientific history, actually. It is absolutely insane that we have access to this and that we actually own all the rights to this. There was a 10-year study even done determining could it be done. And they did determine it could, and then it was done. And we are the only ones who have it. So not only is this going to take the sugar and carbs you consume and turn them into fiber, it's also going to prevent the spikes and the dips in your blood sugars that you get just from eating everyday food. Like, you don't have to be a diabetic to have spikes and dips in your blood sugars. You just have to be a human being eating food in the year 2025. So that's Transform. This next one here is called Activate. Let me see if I can get it out. Oh, that wasn't so bad. Activate. This was like, we were so excited to get this. This one here, there's a reason these two come together, but this one here is actually the plant-based drink that boosts your body's natural GLP-1 production. So I personally didn't know this. I don't know if you do, but we create GLP-1 on our own. That's something that we create. And as we age, we create less and less of it, right? So that means that's where you start to get that slower metabolism. You start to get some of that belly fat. Your body isn't functioning the way it was. Our hormones start to become kind of a mess, right? That's part of like the aging, um, part of aging. However, what this does is it naturally turns your body's GLP-1 back on. So then that means that that is going to have a cascading effect as it's turned on. That's going to help balance your hormones. It's going to reduce your cortisol. It's going to shut down that food noise. It's going to help with cravings and overeating. It's going to burn that belly fat. It's going to activate that AMPK. When you see that there along the bottom, AMPK is a hormone that targets visceral fat. And if you don't know what visceral fat is, that is the fat around your organs. You cannot just go for a run and burn that off. That fat around your organs is what's going to actually decrease your lifespan. And so when we're talking about metabolic health, and when I heard that, I was like, well, this is something I'm going to take forever. For no other reason than that. This is going to extend my lifespan. You can also just see here when it comes to just the money aspect of it. We are in the we were the front runners to the all natural GLP-1 movement. And so this whole entire industry is set to grow rapidly in the next 5 to 10 years. Rapidly. And so the people who are in right now, especially with you when you get in with a company like us that has an award-winning, groundbreaking GLP-1, you get to have a piece of that. And that's what's super exciting because this product is not only changing people's lives physically, but it's changing people's lives financially. And we've barely scratched the surface. This system's only been available to the public since June. Together, both of them together. So we've barely even gotten out there. And so the timing is incredible for you to be able to get in on this before we go further. So I'm going to quick exit out, stop sharing here. I'm going to really quickly, before we jump into the money, I'm going to bring my sweet friend Amanda on. You guys, she is brand new to our team, but she has had such an incredible testimony with these products. One of the most incredible ones I've personally ever heard. So Amanda, do you want to just unmute real quick and pop on and share your testimony with us?
Sure, I'd be blessed to.
Thank you.
Back in, I think it was July, I met Renee Wright, who became my accountability partner. And if I haven't already told you today, Renee, I want to say thank you because you've changed, you've impacted my life. And she began talking to me about being metabolically healthy. Now, going backwards some, I am a 62-year-old stroke survivor. And then also back in March, I had surgery where I had a really violent reaction to some medication they gave me, which destroyed every bit of balance that I had recovered from the stroke at that point. So at that point, I had to walk with a cane and with a walker. So all this time, even when Renee met me, I was I was on a walker. In fact, she was with me. She knew me and went through with me when I actually had to transition to the walker because I had been falling so much and hurting myself. And so she had been taking this product, but she didn't say anything. She just said, I've been trying something. I'm going to tell you about it after I try it for a while. And then she told me, and she said, I really think this is going to help you. I want you to try it. And I'm like, oh, no, Renee, I don't want to do that. You know, that's too much. It's too new. I don't want to. No. And then she mentioned network marketing, and I said, oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to do any of that. But I watched her and I watched how she was changing and how rapidly she was changing. And I was like, there's something to this. So I said to her, I said, okay, I said, I'll try the product. I'll be the best customer you ever had. But don't ask me to do the business. I'm not going to do that. I made a promise I would never do this again. And so, we went through that process of I was going to be a customer. And I tried after 2 days of taking the product, I was like, what is this stuff? This is amazing. I felt so much better. And in 2 weeks' time, I kid you not, I came off the cane, I came off the walker. I now walk unassisted. I am exercising at full capacity. I almost have full range of motion in my shoulders. Everything. I can't wait to get my hands on some of that glow because that's just going to make me superwoman. But it's just been incredible. So I decided I wanted to be an associate. I said, but I'm not going to do any lives. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm not going to talk, you know. I just want to do what I can, do it quietly behind the scenes. If I can just impact somebody's life, that's what I'm going to do. But the thing is, it has made me feel so much better physically. It has changed how even my son, he came over to my house a couple days ago and he said, "What is going on with you?" He says, "You're so different." People at my church have been commenting, wanting to know what I'm doing that's different. My friends online. Last night I was on a live and one of my daughter-in-laws was on there, which totally blew me away because, family's your biggest judge. So it's affecting every part of my life. It's giving me confidence. It's giving me, the more that I'm able to move around and do everything, and I get stronger every single day. I've lost 3 pounds in 3 days. The benefits are just amazing. And, I tell Renee, I says, I'm going to follow you anywhere. It doesn't matter. She's like my angel, my knight in shining armor type thing, And I'm just so thankful for everything that's here and the opportunities that I have.
That is insane. Will you share, Amanda, when you were talking about being on the product, which product were you talking about? I think that people want to know that for sure.
I was taking the Activate, the Transform, and the Enrich.
That is so beautiful. That is little, like I get goosebumps when I hear that. Like this stuff changes lives. Like we're not joking when we say that even our name means to change life quickly. 2 weeks and her life is changed. Amanda, I'm so appreciative of you being vulnerable and honest and sharing that with us tonight. That is seriously one of the most powerful testimonies I've ever heard on these products. So thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Awesome. All right, you guys. So, who's ready for signing up? Sign me up again. I'm ready. I'm going to bring my beautiful co-host on, Stephanie Barrington. You guys, I'm actually really just now getting to know her, but she's a powerhouse. She has already built massively in this space previously. She knows what she's doing. She came here because she saw the money, and now these products are changing her life too. So I'm going to turn it over to her so that she can really share exactly what it is that we have here that's so special. So take it away.
Sounds good. Do you want me to share my slides on my screen?
Do you want to? You might as well.
I can do that. Yeah. Okay. So, hey guys, my name is Stephanie Barrington. I am not new to network marketing. I've been in network marketing for 9 years. I was previously in like the fitness and supplement space. And I built a multiple six-figure business there. And then that business quit on us. I didn't walk away from that. So I had to find something different. And when I was looking for something different and trying to find my new home, over 9 years, over 8 years almost, I never got distracted. Nothing ever caught my eye except one girl. One girl on social media caught my eye, and I had reached out to her a long time ago, asking her what it was she was doing, thinking I could just kind of do some affiliate marketing or something, and found out it was network marketing and had to let it go. Had to ignore her, right? Because I was already doing something. And then when everything collapsed and I needed to find a new home, I reached out to her, and Emily Barfield, she's on this call right now. I reached out to her. I had been watching her transformation. She had gone from fit to goddess level. Okay. And I was like, what in the world are you doing? Because I'm working out. I'm working out every dang day, and this isn't happening for me. So what are you doing? And she's like, proper supplements. So she's like, I'm lifting and I'm eating and I'm taking supplements. And I was like, sign me up. So she sent me, she got me connected with Tina Joy, and We got some supplements sent overnight. I tried them. You guys, within my first 3 days, I wasn't bloated anymore. Okay. That was the number one thing for me. I am a 3-time C-section mom. I also have a bonus teenager. I am busy 24/7. We don't always eat great, right? I've got a toddler who she's not a toddler, she's 5, but they all eat like toddlers. And I would always find myself bloated by the end of the night, looking like I was like 3 or 4 months pregnant by the end of the night. And I'm like, this is not fun. I'm doing the things. I'm eating healthy 80% of the time. I'm working out every day. Like, what is it that's missing? And it was these supplements for me. These supplements for me have changed everything for me. So I dove right into this business and haven't looked back. Like, this has literally been a blessing for us in the last 3 months. So I'm excited to share with you guys this business opportunity and why now and why you and how this can work for you, no matter whether you have experience in the past or whether you've tried something in the past and it didn't work. We're finding that a lot of people have had network marketing experience in the past and they were burned by it, right? And then they're coming here and they're seeing success that they've never seen before. We also have people who are brand new to social media. They don't even know their Facebook passwords. And they're coming here and they are seeing success with this business. So part of that is that we have a completely done for you social media system. We, as a team, who you are joining with this team is a team like I've never experienced before. This team is all the way up, all the way down, a team that's going to support you to no end. They have created systems where you have 30 days of social media content already done for you. You just need to plug in and post it. You make it your own, you put your pictures in with it and you post it. Literally done for you. We have an entire app, a boards app of all the information you need about the products, about the business, about who to talk to and why to talk to them, and how to even create a cart and send it. Everything you need for this business is going to be laid out for you when you join us. So it's not like you're going to be fumbling around by yourself, not knowing what you're doing, or feeling confused or anything like that. We help you brick by brick create this business. If you have experience and you want to dive in and go all in on your own, you have that ability, but we have a step-by-step system for the brand new associate. We also have this really sexy app called the Trinont Go app. If you, once you become an associate, you get access to this app and they put in all of the graphics, all of the videos, all of the teasers, all of the things that you're seeing, whoever invited you to this call probably, posting on their social media about promos or they need information about the products. They'll go to the Trinont Go app and learn all about these products. It's all right there for you. So it's not like you have to come in and learn everything overnight, because that's really overwhelming, right? Overwhelming is like a big, scary part of whatever you decide to do next. So when you get this, you're going to be somebody's going to ask you a question. You're going to hold on one second. You're going to go to the Trinont Go app. You're going to get what you need and you're going to go back and talk to them. It's so simple and done for you. So all those products that we just talked about, we earn on every single product a commission. Okay, this is commission money that I have not seen in any other business. So when you sell something, if it's under $49, you get a $7 commission. If it's over $49, you get a $10 commission. And let's just use Mojo for an example. If somebody comes in and they buy 3 bags of Mojo, you're going to get $7 3 times. It's not like $7 on the whole cart. It's per item in the cart. So these commissions add up very quickly and they're paid weekly. Every single week you'll be paid after you earn your first 100 in personal volume. And that is usually taken care of with your sign up. So it's not usually something you need to worry about. In your personal volume, I think it's important for anyone who is in has been in network marketing before to understand that your personal volume can come from your own orders or customer orders. You do not have to have a minimum personal order to be purchasing every single month or anything like that, where a lot of other companies make you buy stuff. You only have to buy what you consume here. Okay. So that takes a little bit of pressure off of feeling like you're going to be putting out more money than you're getting out. We never want that to happen. We want you profiting within your first month and we want you profiting forever. So there's some really fun incentives. This is what gets me really excited. Let's talk about money, like break out the numbers. So we have some really good incentives for when you're getting started. Yes, you're going to earn commissions right off the bat, right? There's also bonus opportunities. Bonus opportunities are really fun as you're starting to build your business and getting to those ranks so that you have like a base pay that you're satisfied with. So bonuses up front are really helpful, right? So the 6 and 2 bonus, which we're going to talk about in a second, has an opportunity to earn up to $4,950 in your first 6 months. Or is that 6 months? 120? I'm terrible at math. I'm really good at income, really bad at math, if that makes sense. Then there's also launch bonuses, right? So every time an associate joins you, you're going to get a launch bonus. So you don't get commission on orders when an associate joins, you get a launch bonus. And then there's up to $19,000 in builder bonuses that are available over your first 9 months. So the way that that works, in your first, they break it down. So as you hit each one, the first one is $1,000. As you hit that, you're going to get paid that. You don't have to wait the 270 days to get it. You get it as you earn it. It's a $1,000 bonus, a $3,000 bonus, a $5,000 bonus, and a $10,000 bonus. And these bonuses were only available to the people that were signed up earlier last year in the Q4. Okay. So I came in when they had just announced it. So I came in on day 1 of Q4 and they're like, you have $19,000 to earn by December 31st. And I was like, cool. Like I like kind of rolled my eyes at it thinking like, that's not attainable, right? Like that's not real. I earned all of them. So my point to tell you is that you can earn all of these in 9 months. You have 9 months to earn them. We had 3. Okay. So you have the potential to earn all of these bonuses over the next 9 months. You just need to dive in. We break it down goal by goal. We step by step, brick by brick, and you have the opportunity to earn all of them. Let's talk about that 6 and 2 bonus. In your first 30 days, when you sign up with this business, you have to, not you don't have to, but if you want the 6 and 2 bonus, enroll 2 associates and 6 customers that total 400 in customer volume. And every item that we talked about, so Enrich, Glow, everything has a volume associated to it, okay? It's not necessarily like if the product's $50, it's not 50 customer volume points. Everyone has its own volume associated, so you just figure out how much each item is worth. Altogether, 400 in customer volume and 6 customers, 2 associates, you get a $400 bonus, okay? You're also earning retail commissions on those orders. Approximately $204 is just this little makeup of this little example we made. Then launch bonuses, you make $25 or $50 depending on what package the people come in on. So this is on the low end, $50, okay? 50 plus your 204 in commission plus your 400 in your 6 and 2 bonus is $654. Then there's this other really cool thing that we call base pay. And base pay you get when you get to your first rank. So your first rank is Jade. That's 1,300 total in group volume, okay? You're well on your way if you get to that 6 and 2 bonus, okay? If you get to the 6 and 2 bonus and you can get 1 associate to the 6 and 2 bonus, you're going to be Jade, okay? So if you can get to Jade in your first month, you're also going to earn $250 in base pay. And all other ranks are all, it's all volume based. So it doesn't matter if you have 200 associates on your team or you have a total of 3. As long as your volume is growing, your rank is growing, your base pay is growing month over month, okay? So this really cool thing with Jade. When you hit Jade, you get a stipend for a Jeep, which is crazy. I've been on part of this team or part of this like business for 3 months, and we already have 2 people with Jeeps. I could have gotten a Jeep. I got way too many kids for a Jeep, so I just haven't yet. But when you hit Jade, that's 1,300 in group volume, 2 associates is what you need to hit Jade. When you get there, you get a $350 Jeep stipend. It's a take it or leave it type of a thing. If you decide you want to get one, that $350 gets added to your paycheck. So it'll go towards your Jeep payment. If you don't want one, that's fine. You just go on with your life and keep pushing for ranks. Okay. Then as your rank goes up, so the next rank would be Opal, and the next after that is Pearl. After you get up to Pearl, you get a $500 Jeep stipend. So by maintaining Pearl and above, you get a $500 Jeep stipend. It just gets added to your paycheck every month that you achieve that rank. Really cool. I think that that's one of the really fun incentives. I didn't realize how that worked. I've always seen other companies who had cars, and I'm like, how do you get a car? Like they just like send you a car. And I just realized how simple this was. Literally, you just have to get to the rink and they're going to add it to your paycheck. It's just going to be added there. And the whole point of that is to help eliminate your car payment. Just a really fun incentive here. Okay. I don't know about you, but I signed up for network marketing so I can have slumber parties with my best friends. Like that's why I signed up, my entire reason. No, that I realized in like year 5 that was the reason. I didn't realize that when I was signing up. But for real, when my last company went away, I was like, I can't not do network marketing because of the trips. I live for the trips every single year. I live for getting together with my best friends. I just want to travel the world, see all the things. And I love that Trinont offers that. Trinont offers tons of travel opportunity. You don't have to go if you earn it. You get to go if you want to. But there are incentive trips, 2 per year. I know that one of them is like you can earn it. They will tell us about it. I haven't gone on any of them yet, and I'm excited for that opportunity. But when they announce it, you have a certain amount of time to earn whatever they set the parameters to, and then they're going to tell you where it is, and you've got the time to go push for it. And then I know the other one is a diamond and above trip, correct, Sarah? Is that right? Yeah. So diamond and above trip, and I know that they've gone to Europe and Mexico and the Caribbean. They've gone to a ton of different places, and I know that I forget, where are they going this year?
This year we're going to the Dominican.
No, there's another one that they did just announced one.
Yep. Well, so we're going to oh my God.
I know.
Not Greece. It's Croatia. Thank you, Emily.
Croatia. Yeah. They just announced the diamond trip is to Croatia. So by earning diamond in 2025, you get to go to Croatia. So I think that that's a goal that we're all pushing for. So let's talk about how to get started. There are 2 massive bundles going on right now that are, you've got the starter bundle and the builder bundle, but we also have today, end of business today, right? So until like 2 a.m. Eastern time or 12 p.m. Hawaii time. I think that's what it boils down to. There's also a look good, feel good package that's available today only. It's ending today. And it has like lots of mojo. I don't even remember what's all in that package, but it has the daily health system and a ton of mojo, which is, for me, that's the package I bought. But the starter bundle comes with your daily health system and Enrich. To me, that is the daily health system. Those 3 products together are the trifecta, and it's what everybody needs to get started with, and it's what everybody on your social media is going to want to see you using. They're going to want to see the results. They're going to want to hear you talk about it. So that bundle can get you started. It gives you your 100 PV to get you commission qualified. And it's only $2.99. That includes your associate fee. That $99 associate fee gets you to be an associate for an entire year. It'll keep you active for a whole year. Then the builder bundle comes with more goodies. So you've got the Transform, the Activate, and the Enrich. You also have Glow M, which is our marine tripeptide. White grape, put that into your Activate, and it's like a dang Jolly Rancher, so good. Then we also have the Quench. You can also add that to that little drink and have the 3 in that drink, and it's even better. Quench is a very, very clean hydration drink. And then it also comes with Mojo and Zest. So you're getting a ton more product in that, which we had an even bigger bundle when I signed up. But if you have the ability and you're all in on this business, I say get all the products, because then you're going to be able to share about all of them. You're going to be able to share your Mojo, your Zest. They're really pretty in their cups. You can make them really, really social worthy. And they all taste good. My favorite part about these products is every single one of them tastes good. I've tried products, I've used products from other companies, and I love some of the effects of some of them, but they don't taste like our products taste. They do what they say they're going to do, and they taste amazing. So before I pass this back to Sarah, who's going to talk a little bit more about the Mojo promotion we also have going on tomorrow, I want to invite my friend Jess Raymond to share a little bit about her story with the business so far. So she has also been with me at my prior company, and she came with us over here, and it's been a little different. So Jess.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I am so excited to be here and honored to hear all of the stuff you guys have shared so much. I still get so excited when I hear it, which that in itself, I think, is a testimony for me, because like Steph said, I have had experiences in network marketing in the past where I had seen absolutely no success, like zero, none, to the point where it created this mindset to me that I thought they were all scams. They were all full of, you know what? Nobody makes money in those things unless you're like the top 1% or you want to sell your soul to the devil and bother every human you've ever talked to on the planet. There's no way. And I wanted nothing to do with it. To the point where like if anyone would bring it up to me, like my wall would come straight up. I'd say, no, thank you. You do you. I want nothing to do with this. So when Steph started talking about, honestly, when our other thing went down, it didn't affect me. Like I was fine with it because I didn't have a team. I didn't have a business. It wasn't like I was looking for a new home in any way, shape, or form with network marketing. So when Steph started sharing it, I truthfully was just like, okay, sure, and passed on. But during this time, I had also been down the rabbit hole of metabolic health because as a personal trainer and a women's hormone health coach, I was on the search for natural ways that I could help my clients use supplementation, but it's such an unregulated industry that there's so much crap out there and snake oil that I was like, okay, I need to do my homework before I ingest it. Like Sarah was saying, like before I put this in my body, I need to know what's in it, read the labels, and I'm definitely not going to promote it to people before I do. So I started using the daily health system in Enrich. And within the first 4 days, I felt like Superwoman. And I was messaging stuff like, what is this? Like, I consider myself like fit and healthy, but like I just unlocked a whole nother level of amazingness. And I feel like I couldn't stop talking about it. And she's like, Jess, you should probably come learn about the business. I'm like, no, shut up, Stephanie. I don't want to know about the business. No, no, no. And thankfully, she is a persistent little thing that I adore and love, and I'm so grateful for. And she got me into one of these calls. And, you know, honestly, I had my camera off. I was folding laundry. I'm like, I'm just going to jump in here so she sees my name and she stops bothering me. And so she knows that I like listen to it. And next thing you know, I'm like sitting there, I'm like this, I'm like, what? And I'm like taking notes. I'm like, this can't be real. This cannot be real. And I'm taking down notes like a psycho. And I get off the call and I'm like, all right, if I'm telling you I'm the world's biggest skeptic when it comes to network marketing, the only person that trumps that is my husband. He is the only other person that I could be like, okay, he owns a successful sales and marketing company, like numbers. Him and Stephanie would geek out for days talking numbers. So I was like, okay, I'm really excited, but I know how I can bring myself down to reality. I'm going to give all this to my husband and I'm going to have him look at it and I'm going to have him read all about it. And he's going to like find the scam. He's going to find the thing in here that I need for him to be like, no, this is a no-go. Well, that thankfully didn't happen because he spent hours looking at the numbers, researching it, talking to Stephanie, talking to me. And he's like, Jess, like, one, you're like the Energizer bunny on these supplements and you won't stop talking about them. So I know you believe in the product, which is important for you. And this comp plan is legit. Like you can actually do this. And at that time, this was like at the end of October, October 21st is when I jumped in. And I'll be honest with you, we're going into the holidays. Whose budget isn't tight around the holidays? Well, my family, my husband, he's like the bread earner in the family and he's only commissioned. Like there's no salary, there is no budgeting for Christmas. It's let's pray you have a really great week and we can buy our kids Christmas presents. And so investing into becoming an associate wasn't a small amount of money for us at that point in time. It was something that we really had to be like, is this like irresponsible to be spending this money right here? But we can see the vision, we can see it, right? So we jump in on the 21st, and in that first 10 days, because of the systems that Stephanie told you here, because of the impactful products in the company and their mission, I was able to earn 4 figures in my first month that literally paid back the investment, paid back all my products, and gave me some extra money, as well as ignited, you know, my soul for this. And I love you. And so flash forward into November. At this point in time, I am loving life. And because of the comp plan here, I not only was able to double rank me up in that month, but my spouse account also ranked up as well. And I was able to earn bonuses in both accounts that once again was 4 figures that I had never in a million bazillion years thought would happen. And obviously that stands for itself. But when I tell you the ability for me to show that to my husband and be like, babe, I got Christmas. Like, we don't have to worry about it. And like to see the stress just melt from him, because he holds that on his shoulders and he sacrifices so much for us. And to be able to contribute that and provide that for him to enjoy the holidays and not be a stressed ball of anxiety the whole time was something that like I could never thank Stephanie enough for getting me in. And then it just continued. It continues to amaze me. Like, I even remember being on this call and like Stephanie's saying these numbers. I'm like, that can't be me. That's Steph. That's all these other people. That wouldn't be me. And here I am. If you would have told me 5 months ago I'd be having this conversation with all of you, I would have politely laughed at you, because it literally changed my life and it continues to be such a blessing. So if you are anywhere near skeptic like I was, I'm telling you right now, jump in, dive in, you will succeed. And it's the best decision I ever made.
My face hurts from smiling so much. I'm so happy for you.
I love you.
All right, Sarah, tell us more about this Mojo promotion and close us out.
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you, Jess, for sharing that. I love that. Those are the stories that just light my soul on fire. Because we all know what that stress is like, right? Everybody knows what that stress is like. There's more month than money. We don't have enough to do all the things. There's debt, all that. So I just love that so much, because I've been there too. And I love it. So I'm excited you're here, but let's talk about it, because like I mentioned, we are coming into tomorrow, actually. Yes, tomorrow we are launching a promotion on this Mojo. And I know that you guys that were on, that have been on, you saw some of the testimonies on this Mojo. If you're still here, real briefly, share your testimony in the comments on what Mojo has done for you. Because tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, I think. Yes. They are going to be launching this promotion where you get 2 of these. Okay. So maybe you're the only coffee drinker in the family. Get a hot chocolate and a coffee. You get 2 of these. Yes, Sonia, no more pop. Same with my husband. Between this and the Activate, I swear, he just quit drinking it, which is crazy. You're going to get 2 of these, and you can pick, like I said, the hot chocolate. You can pick the Brazilian coffee. Maybe you're like, I don't want to break up with my regular coffee. That's okay. You can add this to it. But this is going to change your life, and it's a 30-day money back guarantee. You're going to get 2 of these. Okay. And then you're going to get a free cup, which I don't think anybody else on here has one. That's my bad. I should have brought mine out here. I got one from corporate when I was there last week, guys. It's so cool. It's like a heavy ceramic. It's so cute though. It's ready for like Valentine's Day. I'm not a person that celebrates that, but it's so dang cute that I'm probably going to be continuing to take my selfies with my cup. You get a free cup with it. So you literally get to try this stuff risk-free for 30 days. You get a free cup that's exclusive time, limited time only. We're gonna sell out. We're gonna sell out. So try it out. Get your hands on it, because here's what I'm going to tell you. First of all, you're going to love it. And then you're going to be mad that you didn't get 2 if you don't do 2. Okay? This is the perfect way to jump in with it. It's by far my favorite way to start my morning. I get so excited for my Mojo. Like, I'm going to bed the night before and I'm like, I can't wait to get up and have my Mojo. I see people laughing. You guys know it's real. You're like, I'm so excited to get up tomorrow and drink it. It's going to change your life. Okay.
I dumped one on the floor yesterday on accident. I spilt it while I was on a call with like my team. I was working and I spilt it and I was like, do I make another one? I have to make another one. Like I
You
had
to.
like this much left. I was like, I'm making another one.
I have to. I must. But seriously, you guys, not only is this the brain nootropic that's going to boost your serotonin, burn fat, curb cravings, clear focused energy all day long without jitters and crash. It's got niacin in it, which is huge for your heart health, for your skin, for lowering your cholesterol. This is so chock full of goodness. Once you get on this, you're not going to want to get off. So you're going to be so glad that you got two. Tomorrow is the perfect day. So get back together with whoever invited you to watch this. Don't miss out on this promotion. We do have that enrollment bundle that Stephanie mentioned that ends tonight. Get back again and ask all the questions. Ask all the questions, the hard questions, the scary questions, all the questions. You can get a three-way chat with any one of the leaders. We are here to help and answer questions. But here's what I know is that nothing changes if nothing changes. And you didn't get on this Zoom because everything's great and you're not looking for anything different. Even if everything is great, you're looking for something. That's why you got on here. Maybe it's the product, maybe it's the business. You won't know until you try, but I'm telling you, I don't believe in coincidences. There's a reason you're on this Zoom now or you're watching the replay. Pay attention to that because 2025 is a year of new things. And this is your sign to jump into something brand new. There's a whole nother person on the other side of your fear waiting for you to show up. Your bank account's going to change, your health's going to change, and we're going to walk alongside you and make that happen. So I appreciate you all hopping on with us tonight. Thank you for all the testimonies. Thank you, Stephanie. You're the best. I had a great time. You guys have a wonderful evening. Please reach out to whoever invited you to watch this, and we will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.